Hi, welcome to the Why Masterclass. My name is Stephanie Rose and I'm excited to walk you through this, to help you get clarity, to just really dive in. So I know that you joined this masterclass because things maybe aren't feeling exactly the way you want. Your content is feeling flat, it's not getting the response you're hoping for, everything is feeling kind of like, why am I doing this again? Oh, why it shouldn't be this hard, all the things. And I want you to know that this is a really normal feeling. And I want you to know that I've been there too. I have been at this business for 7 years now, and only recently in the last couple of years has it been my entire full-time income. And I can tell you that running a business is extremely difficult. It takes a lot of emotional stamina, it takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of hours, and all of those things can start to tax the why. So you start to get away from that because you're so focused on the day-to-day things you have to do, like I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, the list and the list, the list. And then your content on social media becomes just another thing on that list. And that's fine, that's normal that happens. But when it starts to affect your sales, when it starts to affect how people are responding to your content, when it goes from, a place of people being excited and you being excited to just kind of like, I'm just posting for the sake of posting and I'm not getting the response I want, and it starts to feel really frustrating. And I absolutely 1000% understand how you feel. I have been here so many times in my business wondering, what am I doing wrong? Should I start from scratch? Where am I going from this? And really, every time I go back to my why, it really, really, really helps me. It grounds me. It gives me so much clarity. It gives me excitement for what I do again. And it really helps me shift back into, okay, this is why we're here, and then a fresh focus. And then when I base my content on that, instead of being afraid, instead of this is just on my to-do list, instead of all those things, if I can base my content from that, it's like a big weight gets lifted off your shoulders when you can just settle into, okay, no, I know it's difficult. I know that so many things are on my to-do list. I know that content needs to get done, but can we approach it in a way that is going to come from your why, and then it won't feel so yuck. It won't feel so hard. It won't feel so, ugh. And this isn't just sitting there and being like, I wish for everything to be perfect or good vibes only. It's none of that. It's all about returning back to, why the heck did we start this in the first place? How can we get back to some of that fresh new energy? How can we remember, okay, this is why we actually started, and do we need to kind of pivot what we were doing back to that? Or has the why completely changed? And do we need to refocus our content based on that? There's a lot of things that come up with this. It's okay if this feels kind of like, oh, this might be a lot. It might be, but it's going to be really, really, really important. It's going to be really, really valuable. And I absolutely know that you're going to get a lot out of it. The more you put in, the more you'll get out. If you just listen and blow past this, you probably won't see much change. But if you actually sit down, do the things I've talked about, write them out, refocus, and then actually put some good effort into it, you're gonna see changes that you didn't even know, right? Things you can't picture right now because you're feeling crappy, they're gonna open up for you. And also, I just want to encourage you. I wish I could give you a big hug. I know how hard it is running a business, especially one that you pour your heart and soul in, right? Like this shit matters. So I can't wait to dive in. We have 2 parts to this training, and go at your own pace. Make sure that you pause, you do your homework, you think about it, you re-listen, and you go back, because this isn't something you want to blow by fast. I know you have a million things to do and you want to just get this off the list, but this matters. So let's slow down and let's just do it. Let's do it together, okay? I'll see you in the next video.